Hi everyone, turn 56. The big news, which kind of drowns out pretty much everything else, is that um, the team with Macedon as Sovereign Ra did elect to attack us. So there's a ton of battles. I'm not going to go through all of them just because that's a huge pain in the ass. Well, I'm not going to show you the videos for all of them. Um, Basically a lot of overpowered stealthy flying thugs flying in, and it is pretty hard to deal with. We learned a lot this turn. Not only that uh, the bug team has been cooperating with the sharks because they attacked on the same turn, but also that Ulm is giving half of the gift of nature's bounty to the bug team, to Sasan Raha and Macedon and them, which is pretty fucking frustrating. Like, it means that they're getting a huge amount of income influx without any of the diplomatic penalties associated with doing so. And on top of that, their nations are just horrendously overpowered. And they backed out of the coalition to deal with having all this stuff in the first place. So, I've reached out to all of them. Message that I gave to the Sharks was, "Hey, you guys are just enabling them. They basically kind of cut you off because the bug team went and got this. So even if the Sharks like do awesomely in this war, the bug team has kind of like moved in on all of this stuff up here and given the Sharks a pittance. So, pretty bad deal for the Sharks. The message I had to the bug team was to back off or we'll just give everything to the Sharks. Which they were not impressed with, but we'll see. Then the message I had to Ulm is, hey, stop like supporting this team of overpowered stuff, cut them off and we can beat them. Which is true. Like, we can beat them. I think that like Ulm team is making things unnecessarily hard for themselves by supporting the bug team. It made sense why Ulm would want to do that because Ulm feared a coalition from all of their neighbors. But at this point, coalition's not happening. Asgard and Alar and Trilliax are all busy with something else. And I'm in no position to fight Ulm even if I wanted to. So they could just cut them off and use their superior economic might to wipe the stupid bugs off the planet. My main goal is to deny the bugs as much gains as possible. Both because I'm salty about them backing out of the coalition. I'm salty about them not standing up to when they were kind of the only ones who could really do something about it. And I'm salty about them just like picking the four most OP nations in the game possibly, and putting them all on the same team. So that said, as you can see on the screen, I have no money. I have much lower gem income on account of all of the raiding that they did. Did mine hunt a couple of guys. We can just go through these. So here's one of Macedon's OP thugs. Killed this Stormcaller from the Sharks. Another thug. This is the final form of one of these OP thugs. He barely even has any gear on it. They're just naturally insane. Of course, this crown is just absurd. It should not exist. He's got just the basic weaponry, which gives a bonus versus larger. octopus. Oh, I guess everyone needs to see what an octopus is wearing just because octopi are fun. So there's the octopus. Low protection, but mist form lets him get octopus stuff done regardless. Me throwing in a thug. Here they teleported in some rocks, which is kind of interesting choice. I mean, they got the job done. It's just interesting because now those rocks are kind of stuck there unless they build labs and teleport them out. This war boss got killed. Here. Oh yeah, this was all in magic phase, I guess. Octopus, let's see what you are wearing, octopus. Shield of the Accursed. So this guy is going for high defense. And this guy, same loadout as the other ones. They only have 21 magic resistance before they cast Iron Will. So I'm throwing Soul Slays in all these provinces and hoping to get lucky on at least a couple of them. We'll see. Some seduction attempts here were successful. So 3 seducers there. Go ahead and throw these guys in there. Go ahead and leave those someplace else. Yeah, you can have those. That's my wife sending me messages. Teleported in a Harbinger and killed some guys. Or not teleport, just flew it in. This is one of the Mantis thugs. What is this one? Extra arm, with which he has an Elfbane. I don't even know what aspect of Anraha does, but he's already clocking in at Ethereal and Fire Shield and Luck. And for just 6 PD, it's no problem. These guys with devils. I'm not sure how they got the devils. They Bonelands. Oh yeah, I was building a fort there. It was going to finish this turn. And then with all of this teleporting in, that it did not happen. More devils. Yes, Asan Raha doesn't natively have blood magic, but I'm guessing they either found a site or their teammates, the Nurgle War Host, gave them some soul contracts. Here is our disciple causing trouble. Some Cynocephalians from the sharks. Alright, here is the army that they're attacking the Silent Ocean with. So there's some shark aspects, totemists, which are their sacreds, Moonbowl, okay. Belch flames won't work underwater, I assume. Some guys are starving. Alright. Now, these guys are almost certainly going to storm this turn, and we're intending to give them a nasty surprise because we're going to have a bunch of summoned Children of Tiamat inside that should be basically like their sharks but better. So we'll see how that goes. Where were we? Grim Rise. This is what they sent into MHSOS. It'll take them a long time to actually siege down MHSOS, but we're trying to liberate it this turn in any case. Shark Totemists. Here's the Eagle with the Air Magic booster from that they got from Sasan Raha. Our plan is to just burn the fuck out of these guys. So we're going to form Communion, and we're going to, well, you can see here, so, I guess that doesn't make sense. I'm considering whether it's going to be Falling Fires or Flaming Meteor. I think Falling Fires is the way to go for this one. So Thunderstrikes and Hail of Fires. Yes, let's actually do it like that. You can have another gem. More Thunderstrikes. This guy is just sitting around making imps. Some skeletons. Hail of Fire, there we go. Gonna just shoot a random nether bolt off on a hope and a prayer before summoning a ton of skeletons. You should cast Marble Warriors first. You'll need some gems to do that. And then Earthmeld. Actually, let's go ahead and put down, sign me up for 2 Marble Warriors. And then Earthmeld. We can actually pull off Maws of the Earth, I think. Swallowing Earth is too far, like too high up for us. Alright. So, Dest plan, such as it is. Not the biggest, greatest communion, but should definitely still cause a lot of problem for these sharks, especially with all of the flaming arrows fire that will be included. This guy's just dropping a random meteor off to start. Is there anything that I could do with death magic that would be noteworthy? Oh yeah, Wailing Winds. Yeah, we should definitely be casting Wailing Winds. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, these guys, I moved them here to Stepberg Canyon. I lost a Fortissimus Calum somehow. I'm just making them think that I might storm this. I'm not gonna. We can have one of the crossbowmen stay behind. But just giving them something else to deal with. Alright. So that was Chassos. Oh yeah. My partner's like army just splatted. He did burn out a bunch of gems though. Right here. This army. So 236 devils for a non like this is the bulk of the Sasan Raha army, and obviously like we have to deal with it if we're going to deal with anything, and they all fly and they crack the citadel in a single turn thanks to the siege strength of these fucking devils. Their plan is pretty simple: just fly in with a ton of devils turn one, while these guys summon a bunch of skeletons. Wrathful Skies would be decently effective, but, well, we're not in a position to deploy it. So that is up here, and they're going to be storming this first turn. Let's go ahead and put all these guys back, actually. This will take a bit. But we want them to be out of range of the falling fires, make them come to us, and we'll just do our best to light them up. I haven't given any gear to these guys because I don't expect my guys to live. I just am hoping that they take out as many of them as possible along the way. Alright. So we're doing Gifts from Heaven, just like this communion is hugely unbalanced. We've only got like 8 slaves and a comparable number of masters. Lots of Holy Pyre for the devils. Holy Pyre won't work on the devils, will it? How much fire resistance they have? 25, yeah. Okay. Will Flaming Meteor work better? I can just hit whatever. This is my anti-demon spell, but it doesn't actually do shit against demons. Yeah, this will be fun. So let's go ahead and just throw down a bunch of rocks and try to cause as much damage as possible. This Lang Spider here is going to be shitting out distractions. So yeah. It probably won't work. But yeah, that's the goal, is to just spawn as much stuff to slow these guys down. I don't think you need quite that many gems. This guy is going to be throwing up Wrathful Skies again, just anything that we can do to cause problems. So that was that. Where were we? Demigod. Troll Shaman. Cool. Lusitania attacking Lanka, so someone else fighting. Demigod. Octopus. This one was interesting. So these orc shamans were able to turn timer the demigod. Unfortunately, the shamans were not scripted, because my partner wasn't expecting an attack this turn. So they could have probably actually killed it if they had used Pillar of Fire. But as it stood, they did a bunch of skeletons and then spammed blindness on it and intoxicating smoke. And where is that thing? Yeah, it's got 25 magic resistance. This one had full gear. So no, notably also having a lead shield. Um, so eventually just turn timer hits, and that's why this battle ends. What's his encumbrance? 3. And it's reinvigoration 4. What's he getting reinvigoration? Oh, from Earth Power. So yeah, dudes start running away after a while. Um, all of the blindness casts fail because for some reason these guys have affliction resistance in addition to everything else they get. Um, more of these guys. Had my specter go around, cause trouble. Burned a temple, lost to demigod. Glimmering fields. Where is this? That's right here. So there's not actually 40 guys there. There's 217. I assume that they're going to move to Midria here, where they are in for a rude awakening. But they could hop across the water and go to Karnak, which would be a smarter play for them. This went nowhere. And then water elemental. Where is this? I guess this is part of Ulm's Dominion. Alright, so that's all of that shit. Oh great. That's what I needed. Lost a scout and a scout and a scout. And that place with all the devils is about to die. And I lost 21 units. So yeah, as I mentioned, like, we're not long for this game. The main thing is just how much can we screw over the bugs. Reached out also to Asgard up here and like, look, rather you have this stuff than the bugs. So, if we can't get any allies, then y'all can just move in and take some of this. This communion is moving out, and just bringing like all of the actual good units with them. Is that actually true? I certainly meant to bring all the good units with them. Oh no, some of the archers are presently staying behind. I'll have to fix that. I have not bothered scripting these guys yet. Which is something I may regret. Okay, you need to move out. Yeah, so I'm basically just leaving behind researchers. And the rest of these guys will go forth and die. Who can I give that to? Yeah, because you should come along, and you should stay here, because those are not combat paths. Some of these guys are sticking along just because I needed someone to hold the lanterns. Speaking of which, research. Nothing there would help me. Evocation 7. I do anything cool with that? Wind of Death is a thing, and it works on sharks. Thaumaturgy could always enslave mind. Wither Bones is just for undead. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and, just because it'll take me a while to actually get there if I get there at all. But that does give me an option versus the Devil Horde. Alright. So, it's not over right now, but the writing is definitely on the wall. Which sucks. It is what it is. Can't win them all. We'll see what we can do to slow them down. Alright. See you next turn.